That's an old well pulley up there, Brother George. I put a shovel handle on it.
See how I opened that window? Ain't that
It gets a little warm in here, you just open the window up. Huh? What do you think about that, Brother George?
That's all right.
Now where did you get
That's all
that
right.
idea?
Alright, just let me take you on a tour while I'm here. This right here, this lamp behind here, that came from down in Meadow Mills, next to Middletown. That was their school and church, one of the lights they had inside. The school and church at Meadow Mills. So this right here, Brother George, this is birch bark biting. Birch bark biting. An Indian up in Canada, I was up there and they peeled it off the tree. She would put that, fold it up, stick it in her mouth, and do that beaver design on there
I've seen her
with
do
her
it.
teeth.
I've seen her do it.
With her teeth. Now, you remember Popsicle Pete, who saved your wrappers back in school in the 50s? You saved 500 of them, sent them off, and you got a knife like that. Popsicle Pete ice cream wrappers. This right here, Brother George, this is an old ironing board. It folds down and opens up. And of course there's a Thundermug. And as I was saying right here, that's the Gene Autry cap guns, holsters, a pair of them.
Huh?
Now, over there,
Bit cold.
Roy Rogers, Dale Evans, and Gabby, I think it's Gabby Hayes.
Yes, that's Gabby Hayes. Yes, that's Gabby Hayes.
Yeah. These are Roberta Griswold skillets. I didn't know they made Griswold dampers. They're Griswold, of course. That's like, and everybody knows what they are. They're egg scales. You measure eggs with, tell whether you got small, medium, or large, or extra large. I used to do that as a boy. My neighbor raised layers. Of course, this is an old guitar here. Bradley Kincaid with a hunting dog on it and all. I've had that for years. In fact, that was Johnny Legs. I bought at his auction. And this here come out of,
I got 3 of them in a hard
what's that guy's name at the store out there, Clary?
Bill Lindbergh.
Bill Lindbergh store. It's Karaja Coffee. Old coffee. And then there's a Louisiana beside of it. Of course, that's a Daisy butter churn there, Brother George.
Oh my goodness.
Daisy. Of course, that's a colander there to make applesauce or tomato juice or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's just a whole bunch of stuff. Let me take you on over the other side over here.
He ordered them.
What's this right here? This here, what they're setting on there, that came from a grain drill, where he sowed fertilizer, put fertilizer and seed in the grain drill and pulled it with horses. That's the wheels off of that. This up here, Lady Lucy Gwynn, she used to go to our church. She had a pet deer back in 1960. And that up there on the curtains is a set of horns that come off of that deer. Lucy Gwynn, 1960.
Hey, but what's on the bench is not antique?
No, they're collectibles. These right here, I got another one over there. That's where years before they had ice cream machines, you shaved off the ice and put a little flavoring on it for ice cream, snow cone. There's a round one there. Over here, this was across the road. Had the
Ernest Good.
Ernest Good's walking stick. Of course, he's been dead for years. There's a draw knife, a can hook. Not too many people have seen this. This is called a pro. They'd cut a chunk of wood off about 18 inches long, set it on the end, take a wooden mallet, hit it down there, and make it shake for your roof. Called a fro. Well, this right here is a foot adze. Where they made the logs, shaved the logs, make them straight. And this right here, I think this is really neat, Brother George. Right here, you see this up close? It's Rebecca at the well picture in the Bible. Rebecca at the well. Of course, there's an old cracker jar. Snowshoes up there. An Indian in Canada gave me those. And that moose right here, an elk, that's one of the elk I killed in Colorado. And right here, Brother George, you were talking about your uncle or somebody worked in the coal mines.
I did. That who used to pick coal with that?
My uncle.
Carbide lamp.
Yeah, carbide. Of course, here's a carbide pick. And this right here, Brother George, not very many people knows what this is. This is, I was in Canada on a trapper's cabin that fallen all the way to the ground. I went back in there and found this. This is called a fleshing pole. They turn their hides wrong sided out with the hair inside, stretching that over it and take a sharp stick and get all the fat off. That's what that is. Of course, the railroad lanterns. There's a 48 star flag. And this is a shucking peg for shucking cord, slides on your hand, shucking corn.
Hey,
And like I told you a while ago, that was a robbery of my grandmother's grandmother.
do what?
I might as well go get my camera.
This is a spinning wheel made in Linville. And that's, as I said a while ago, this is a chair that was in Tomsbrook High School, one of the teacher's chair. Come on, get back in the chair. This right here, Brother George, my grandmother is called the Pattern's American Sweetheart. They got that in the oatmeal and so forth. I got a whole bunch of that. Of course, this is a rare piece right here, a honey dish. It's got the beehive on it and the honeybees. Of course, old spoon holder. And the table, that's white pine table. That's the one that's got the NFR belt buckles in it and so forth. Ladder goes up to the loft and for sleeping quarters, and everything else is just part of life history. And Brother J.R. there, now he was a coal miner from where? Preston?
West Virginia.
Preston. There's a coal miner, he can tell you all about them carbide lights. Huh?
Yeah.
I wish I had some carbide. I don't know where the fellow ever get any of it.
Found a little hardware you get.
Yeah.
Should be able to get
I
it.
don't know what else to say, Brother George.
Is that it?
Like Miller's would have.
Oh, the cistern pump on the back porch and the chain off that pump is what's holding the swing up out on the front porch.